Thanks for joining us to Meet a GOED member, where we introduce you to the entire omega-3 universe, one member at a time. Today's member is going to be Thai Union Group, who will be represented by the company's Managing Director of Marine Ingredients, Leon Colin. Leon, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me, Chris.
You're very welcome. And you have the floor. What is it that you would like your fellow GOED members to know about Thai Union Group?
Thai Union is one of the biggest fish processing companies in the world, and it is the biggest tuna processor in the world, with factories in of course, Bangkok, Thailand, actually spread over Thailand, but also in Europe, the USA, and Africa. Actually, we own the whole supply chain. We process the fish into products for human consumption, and thereby also basically own the supply chain in which we produce the ingredients, which we position as from dock to door, from the dock in the harbor to the door of the customer or the consumer. Oil is for us the start, and that will be the first product that we will enter the ingredients market with. But we're also working very hard to, in a couple of years, introduce the first protein products, and then even the tuna bone and fish bone can be considered a very, let's say, valuable raw material for further processing. So oil for us is the start in a long journey, and should be the third pillar besides OEM branded products and marine ingredients under the growth strategy of the company. To produce oil, we have built a extraction plant in Thailand, very close to the source, where we extract the tuna oil from the tuna fish parts. It's a brand new factory. We have invested in the latest technology. The entire process from the frozen fish parts until the crude oil is nitrogen blanketed to make sure that the oil remains as fresh as possible. And then we ship it in ISO containers to our refinery in Rostock, Germany, where we built on the site of one of our German factories a brownfield refinery in which we'll refine the crude oil to refined oil. So you can truly see the dock-to-door supply chain coming into effect.
And Leon, what about the future of omega-3s? What do you think the biggest challenges that the whole industry should be jointly ready for?
For omega-3 as a whole, well, I see two major challenges when it comes to omega-3. I joined the Seattle GOED conference, where there was a lot of discussion about the health claims that we as a GOED community firmly believe in the health benefits of omega-3. While you see here and there that people also challenge this on sometimes on the wrong, sometimes on the right reason. So for us, it is very important to get our act together and make sure that we really are able to substantiate the health benefits of omega-3. Again, I firmly believe that are there, but in communicating this to our customers and consumers, it is very important that we align on these matters and voice out with one voice to make sure that we are credible and thereby as a community team up to make that clear. So that's one area where I think it's very important to have the GOED be a member of it and develop more knowledge about the health benefits. The second, especially for Thai Union, important challenge is sustainability. We as a company are very much dependent on fish being available in the ocean, and especially in case of tuna oil, the tuna itself. We are in continuous communication with governments and NGOs to make sure that we as a company also contribute in making this a sustainable business. Thai Union is 40 years old. Our mission is to stay a lot longer than double that amount of years. So the safeguarding the amount of fish, and especially tuna in the oceans, is crucial for us. We have also set up a sea change program in which, by aiming for proper governance, total transparency, and the right partnership, we want to make sure that we have a credible story. And I can see already mentioned the fact that we are interacting with our future customers number 1 and 2 questions are quality and sustainability. All bigger companies nowadays, they have a sustainability program, and if you don't participate in that, and if you're not even a front runner, then basically forget it.
And lastly, just to give the membership a chance to know Thai Union Group almost as a personality, if you had to choose any vehicle to represent the company's special qualities, which vehicle would you choose and why?
Yeah. Well, luckily, Chris, you prepared me for this question, so I don't have to think about it for a long time, and I chose a rocket. Talking about Thai Union, I already mentioned the fact that basically we have 3 areas of growth in the past and the future. The OEM contract manufacturing business, the branded business, and marine ingredients. So if we look at this rocket, we had liftoff from Earth in the first part of the rocket, the contract manufacturing business. The second part of the rocket is burning really hard to get us closer to the moon. And in Q4, we will launch the capsule that will land on the moon by the end of this year. And that's a very nice metaphor, I think, of the company as such and the direction we are growing in.
Well, thanks for joining us again. I'll make sure that your fellow GOED members know how to get in touch with you with any questions, and thanks for your membership.
Yes, thank you. And we have a website. People I think know how to find me as a member of the GOED community. So whenever there are questions or challenges, you can always contact me directly.